The lovely Debbie Moore.
Hi,
We've just
everybody.
been setting up this beautiful selection of projects,
There's
samples,
so
which
many.
is gorgeous. I mean, look at the colours that we have here. It's an absolute spectrum of beauty, isn't it? Isn't it fabulous?
So I've tried to actually go from summer to winter / Christmas.
But look how it flows so well.
Somebody's organised it that way.
Honestly, Debbie, you are a true designer. It's fabulous. But do you know what? We have got an incredible show lined up for you. This is the sale hour.
It is,
This
it
is
is.
like unbelievable, never seen before, here before. Live shopping prices with Debbie Moore Designs. We've got rock bottom prices at completely, well, products that I've not even seen before. We've got magazines with contents worth over £50 down to £9.99, which is ridiculous. It's silly prices across the board. We're going to do something fun though, aren't we? We're going to split it down.
We are.
We're going to start with summer, and then we're going to transition through the seasons right through to Christmas.
I know. So there's a little bit of everything, okay? So on this show, because obviously Debbie Moore Designs is new to Shopping VIP, and I'm so excited to be here. So
Absolutely.
we've already done a Christmas show, and
Yep.
we've done also a floral show, everyday
Yep,
show,
lovely.
which you can watch and catch up. And this is our mashup of a sale show.
I love how you described it earlier when you said that even the magazine to itself is like a complete medley of
Yes.
genres, of themes, of colour, celebration, and appropriation of being able to utilise it for really anybody.
It is.
And it's really special.
And this is what I like to do. At Debbie Moore Designs, our ethos is always about inspiration and ideas.
Yeah.
And this is what I like to do and bring you. And we were talking about the amount of cards and projects. I've got an amazing design team and they've been working
yeah.
so hard on all these lovely projects. But I think we need to start and talk about that.
I think so too. Now, you're going to want to know how to be able to get this in your basket and how to shop for this. So I'm really quickly, just while you have a little cast your eye over this, it's really simple and easy to shop with us here at Live Shopping. Super simple. We're streaming live on Instagram and on Facebook and, of course, Debbie Moore Design social media platforms right now. Now, if you're joining us on any one of those social platforms, you can shop with us here live and check out your baskets within seconds. Now, to get this into your basket, all you need to do, if you're joining us, in the comments, type in the words shop magazine. This is an unbelievable deal. It's absolutely crazy. The prices come right down. The content is so vast, but with this particular process of shopping, super easy for everybody to do. All you need to do is type in the comments that we share with you, so the codes that are appropriate to all of the products. As soon as you type that in, you're going to receive a direct message instantly. And within that message, there is going to be a link. Okay, and as soon as you go to that message and click on the link, it'll redirect you straight on over to the liveshopping.vip website. Now, when you do get to the website, that is where you can then check out your order. But most importantly, please don't forget to go ahead and check out the Debbie Moore Designs brand shop over there, because Debbie herself has listed over 100 downloads, half price.
Yes.
There's so many. I was having a look through earlier on, and oh my goodness, there's complete variety, and they're like card kits as well.
They are. So
Yeah.
what we've got, if you go over to the brand shop, we have loads of downloads, Christmas and every day.
Yes.
Because Christmas for the crafters are here now. We are starting to think about Christmas.
are.
So you have got downloads that are now $4.99, $3.99, $2.99. I think there's one
You
of
can't even
them.
get a coffee for that, Debbie.
No, you can't.
You actually
really
can't. You really can't.
So what we have also on there is the variety of quick cards, concept cards, and even lots of what I call medleys and mix-up ones. But on today's show, what we've got here is not what is on there. This is
No,
different. This
it's
is
all
even
different.
all different.
It is.
And we're going to start off with the actual magazine, because this is
Yes.
available as a physical kit and a digital kit.
I love that you've done that. So for everybody out there, you can get the physical format, your collector's item maybe, one that you're going to treasure and, you know, cherish forever. But also you could additionally go for the download at the same time, so that content is for you, well, whenever you want it.
It is. So you are getting it for $9.99. So that when I say you get £50 worth of goodies, this stencil is a medley summer stencil, which is gorgeous.
Yeah, I love that.
It's normally $9.99. So you could argue, you're paying for the stencil and getting all this free.
Yeah, and you're going to, inside here, you've got additional downloadable collections. You've got 40 papers, removable papers from the magazine itself, featuring decoupage, card sheets, the lot. Now, this magazine is beautiful. just look inside here. You've got projects, full introductory elements in here, written step by steps, real beautiful insight as well to the world of Debbie Moore Designs. But look, these are your papers.
So we've got a medley. So you've got Art Deco, Wedding and Everyday there. So you can see those beautiful colours as you keep going through. So you have a selection of 40 designs. They're all different, every single sheet. And then you've got some gnomes in there as well as some summer fairies as you go. I know.
How
now,
cute are they?
if you go to the brand shop, you will find some nesting dies that they will work with them, or you can just fussy cut them.
Okay.
And because this, you get this straight away, because you can start crafting straight away. At the back page, there is a full collection that is normally worth $17.99 on Decoupage Summer. So you're going to get that as well. And there's your fairies.
Look at all of this. Everyone, this is an absolute steal. This magazine is down to £9.99. Okay, you're getting all of that content, well worth over £50 for you included. As Debbie said just then, the stencil that comes with this magazine is valued at £9.99 individually. So essentially you're paying for this, whichever way you want to look at it, and the rest of it is an absolute bonus. Now I know loads of you are going to go for this. So you've got the physical one to keep, to reflect back on and use as education and inspiration, which is at the forefront of your brand.
Yes, definitely.
But then the digital one could come to you, and then you've got that to retain forever. And then you've got that there to print at your own leisure. But have a look at the design. As you said, a complete medley of theme inside here, captivating, whimsical, realism, Art Deco, almost in some aspects photographic realism. It's beautiful. And you can play with it however you want.
Yes, and if you go for the digital option with this, what you get with the digital is you get the printable paper option.
Yes.
You don't get that in the physical with this magazine. So because you get the difference between the two, the price is the same. At the end of the day, one of you is getting the papers,
yes,
and one of you is getting the stencil, and that's the difference between the two.
Well, exactly. It makes so much sense. And if you do want to go for that digital one, it is Shop Digital, and for that one, again, it's just £9.99, and then that download is secured in your basket. It's yours to keep, it's yours to stay, and then you can craft with it whenever you want, and it also means you can print it onto your favourite surfaces.
Yes.
Now, when I reflect and look upon some of these designs and images, I think, okay, I'd love to put on some of those on home decor. I mean, some of the ones that are already within the apertures on coasters and things like that.
They'd look amazing.
Well, you could print it on your tea tissues and your rice papers.
Yes.
Maybe some on acetates, maybe some on the silk and the satin cards. It's entirely up to you then, because you can actually personalise it yourself. But today, this is what it's all about. This show has ridiculous prices for you. It's Debbie's last live hour here today on live shopping. So take advantage, because these items that we've got for you today as well, they won't be coming back. Okay?
No, they
this
won't.
Will be the final
they
curtain
will
call,
actually
right?
sell out at these prices, because we're going to move on and have a look at, we have two Match It fairies.
We do. Now the first one here, this is beautiful. I'm just going to share with you the die set first. The price for this, again, honestly, $9.99 for this inside here. This die set is beautiful. Now you've got the actual outline die as well of the fairy. If I show you this image, it's got all of your decoupage and icons on there, pre-cut, ready to go, so it displays them all clearly for you. Shop Summer, $9.99. It used to be $17.99.
It is, because you get these with it as well.
Wow, okay.
So these are the Match It sheets, and don't forget, all my printable kits or even my dies come, if it says Match It, it means it matches something, which means it comes with a forever code. So you are getting all this already straight away, included in the $9.99, and it comes with a forever code. So once you've used it up, every single one of these sheets are different, and you can then print it off again and again to create some fabulous projects, from cards right down to actually beautiful home decor. Put some real shells on, and you can do them any size you want. Really, really lovely collection. So that is our little fairy at the beach.
Fairy at the beach. This collection for you is $9.99. Remember, you're getting the dies and the papers pre-printed for you to utilise straight away with that die set, and then you do get the forever code, which means you can download it, use it whenever you want at your own leisure. Make it and sell, right? Full angel policy with this one.
Full angel policy.
Again, so you can make it as many times as you want to. These dies, though, some of them are limited stocks. We don't have many of certain ones, okay? So you want to be quick with this. Make sure to get those baskets checked out as soon as you've got them in there. We're going to have a look at our second one for you now. Now, in here, it is your set 2 of your summer fairies. This is Shop Fairy for you, $9.99. This was $17.99.
I know,
again,
because
so
look how many dies you're going to get, everybody. Look at all the florals. Look at the little bees.
Oh, I love these fox gloves.
They are gorgeous, okay? So you're going to get all that, showing you how
Wow.
to, so don't forget to do the solids so you can do your shadows on it. And you're going to get that, but then it comes with your papers.
Oh, the papers in here are
So
just wonderful.
the idea behind it is you can match it, and that's why my die cut range is called Match It ranges. So then you've got all these gorgeous images ready to craft straight away. You've got the characters with the flowers, and there's lovely honeybees and even ladybirds, and look at the scenes. Gorgeous scenes. Start creating straight away when you get it home. For $9.99, you're going to get all this and a forever code, which means you can keep on crafting, you can keep on, yeah, isn't that lovely? Make your own lap.
That's amazing. Home decor, card making, paper craft,
Yes.
it's all in there together, isn't it?
Mix it all in. So this one's used a little bit of mixed media in this one, okay? I think Lois made a little plaque saying my room.
Yeah, it's super
And
cute.
it's just using it, and this is what I meant by the shadowing, just by having the solid and move it to one side, it looks like you've got the highlight around it.
It does. It adds great depth to it as well. Now remember,
Definitely.
this is Debbie's sale show today. Everything is discounted for you. Everything is at its lowest prices it has been at. So we have got exceptional offers to share with you. So if you've just tuned in, you've just joined us, good afternoon. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for joining us again for another wonderful hour. We've still got all the way through up until 4 p.m. today, but this is the hour where we have got the best deals. It's amazing.
Oh, it is. And the best deals, the next one is the USB key.
Well-
and that is, I don't know what I was thinking about actually.
What were you thinking?
I don't know. You are going to
Two
get...
glasses of wine in front.
Yeah, I think maybe Prosecco.
Oh, that's the one.
That's the one.
Prosecco.
So maybe you're going to get 2,000 printable elements, and it's available as a USB key and a download collection.
Honestly, the price of this is bonkers. Shop USB, it's £12.99. It should be $19.99. This, as you said, over 2,000 printable elements on here. This is just a brief snippet, an insight as to what you could be creating, whether it's dimensional projects, card creation, boxes, home decor, printables galore, whatever you want to work onto is achievable within this. Now, for a USB, you're paying
I know.
$12.99. Put that into perspective.
For 2,000. Now that's how it's set.
Yeah.
When we're going to come and look at it in a second. Okay.
Yeah, of
And
course.
what you see behind it in the corner is being used from this collection as well.
Look at all of this.
You've got envelopes, you've got boxes on there, you've even got dimensional cards, you've got the cut-ups as well. So this, if you're going for the dies, this next collection will work with it. And if you think that's a good price, shall we tell them about the download option?
Do you want to hear something even more exciting? Well,
Which
if you
I
want
forgot.
it almost instantly with downloads, which is fabulous, you can get this particular USB as a download for you today. Now, that is shop download, but it's not $12.99. It's not even $10.99.
No, it's not even...
It's not even
$8.99.
$8.99. It's £7.99 for over 2,000 printable, craftable elements. I don't think I've ever said that before.
No, I think that is, and when you actually see, I'm going to show you, we're going to have a look
Yeah,
at that before I do my
absolutely.
demo. It's just jam-packed. I want you to start crafting with Debbie Moore Designs and enjoying what we can bring. Because when you realise it's not just once, we bring you duplicate elements so you
Yes.
can actually use. And if you have a scanning cut, because there's JPEGs and PDFs, you can
Ooh.
use it with your scanning cut.
You can.
And also you can put it on any medium you want.
Probably should we have a little look at it? I
Yes,
think
I
as well
think
it's
so.
really exciting, and for a price of $7.99 as well for you today. If you've not yet crafted with Debbie Moore products, for one, where have you been? But secondly, at the same time, this is a great introductory price for you, maybe as a beginner.
Yes, definitely. So you'll recognise some of the designs from in the magazine we showed you. Now this is one of the design sheets, and how we lay it out is we fill it. I'm a crafter first. So when I first started designing, we had gaps. I was like, nope, fill all the gaps.
Love that.
So then if you want to print this off, all you need to do is go to top right hand side. Now, all my collections work with PC, Mac and Linux. As long as your computer is not older than 10 years old, you'll be able to use it. We've designed it to work with whatever level you are. So for example, in here, everybody has this option because this is your printer option. You can change the size. You can become the designer. It doesn't distort the quality. you can go the other way. If you have a larger printer like an A3, I mean, printing off boxes, look, you can make it bigger.
Ooh.
Doesn't affect the quality of the graphics at all. So I'm going to click on cancel, and then I'm going to click on the X at the top, and it brings me back, and you think, okay, what else is there? So you can go to the next page and think, right, okay, I would like a different colorway, so let's go to the lilacs. You've got the lilac option on there. As you see, you've got all these beautiful, gorgeous elements that you can just add, and I'm just going through it very quickly because we have so much on today's show, but just to show you the different characters that we have on here. So we have got so many different options on here, decoupage, and this is one section. I've only gone into it. Look at all, you've got another 11 sections to go into. So I just want to show you all the different fairies. There you go. Oh, I think she's lovely, actually.
They're so majestic. I love the style of these. They're for any age as well.
Yeah, it is beautiful. I mean, you'll know somebody, and the papers. Now, papers are great because they are used, you can use them across them all. But you can use them with anything. It doesn't scream fairies. You've got florals in there, you've got swirls in there. I'm just going through with them all very quickly so you can see what you're going to get. There is a variety of colour options, very summery, but then you've also got the beach as well options on there. And honestly, even the script you've got, which is not really summer. I have to show you this one. This is one of my favourite papers.
Oh, let's see.
Look
look.
at that.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Rice paper.
That's right. Yeah. That's got rice paper written all over
Oh,
it.
definitely. So you've got those on here. You've got the wood grain on there. Just really have a look through it. Now, we've just looked at two sections. So very quickly, I am going to look at dimensional cards. You've got dome cards. You've got side scene cards. I'm known for my side scene cards. And literally, it's a dimensional. All the instructions come there. You just build it up to create a 3D project. But if I want something else like boxes, now this is something that I love doing. Matching pillar boxes. So we've got a box here showing you that if I print it up on the screen there, this is how it's done. All the measuring's done, you score it, you cut out the hashes, and here, voila, I've got one here that you put together. But that is showing you that you can actually change the size by printing. So you can go whatever size you want, but how cool is that? Packaging is so expensive.
Oh, that's one of the most expensive parts of it, and you're creating it yourself.
And this stencil is the stencil from the magazine. So it works all in hand across them all. I mean, when you actually get the collection home, remember you have 2,000 printable elements on here. Things that we haven't actually gone into. It is... Where is it? Oh, this is lovely. In here, there's something called sentiment strips. Ooh. This is hundreds of words.
Oh, they're like typewriter style.
But look, I think it's Lois has made it as paper, background paper.
That works really well.
It does, doesn't it?
I like that idea.
Yeah, so you don't actually have to do it as cut out. Well, obviously you can, and that was the whole point of it. And you've got sentiments to do with summer. It's one of the sentiment strips that we started doing, I think, back end of last year. But if you go through it, you've got generic, and then as you go down them all, you have got things to do with summer as well, and also have a magical day because fairy kisses for you, you know, all in keeping with the theme that you're going to get. So I think we should now squeeze in a demo.
Should we do it?
I think we should. So I'm going to go over here.
Okay. Remember, everybody, that magazine for you that we started with, really busy for that one. It is just £9.99. Also, with the download being super popular, this is issue 69. You've got inside here over £50 worth of content. This you do not want to miss out on. As Debbie said earlier on, these items that we have on this show, when they're gone, they are gone. But if you're going to go for the digital format, it's never going to be gone. It's going to be yours forever. So you may want to go for the hard copy, keep it in your stash, keep it as a collector's item if you want to, and then you've got the downloadable content to be rest assured that you've got it for a lifetime. Remember, Shop Digital, £9.99, or you've got the magazine for also £9.99. That magazine is going to come with your stencil, but at the end of the day, whichever one you choose, you've got incredible benefits and bonuses alongside it. Thank you so much for staying with us. What are you up to, Debbie? Right,
so what I've got here is I'm using the Flower Fairy
Lovely.
collections. Remember, we've got these matches in two different types. We've got the beach and the flowers. They're both lovely. I mean, it depends but I have this thing for flowers. I love flowers.
I don't think flowers are timeless.
And the thing is, you know, you look at that and you'll find something else. Now, I've just laid them out. So on the sheet, you get them all.
Yes.
So this is what I was saying earlier. I need to make sure I've got my glue. Saying earlier about doing what I call a shadow effect, is where you get the solid, and because the idea is you're going to put it on there. So that's it's the same. But if you move it to one side, it creates dimension and a shadow. And that's all it is. Just create it again, and it works really well with metallic, or you can use it with a solid colour, and that's a shadowing technique. So I've got my card base, and then I've printed this off. So it's showing you that the quality of the print is just as good.
Oh, absolutely it is. So in France then, signature flowers, do they evoke inspiration for you? What would you say is a notable floral that's quite prominent?
Well, a rose. I
rose.
designed a collection which is going to be coming here next month called Chateau Rose Collection.
Thank you for that little bit of a sneak peek
Yeah.
there. Little teaser.
So I'm just in the busy adding some extras for you to
Nice.
enjoy.
Oh, that sounds exciting. I'm looking forward to
Okay.
that.
And it is not the colour that you would... There's loads of different colours, but obviously the Chateau is all to do with blue. So I've started to bring out a lot of blue collections
Nice.
on top of it. So that's just going to move to one side. So I'm just showing you how quickly you can basically put together. And as you can see, these are all from the sheets.
Yep.
I haven't used anything extra. And that's my plan, is just using the sheets. And I'm just layering them up. I did have a ball tool somewhere, so I'm just using my hands instead for actually, I don't know, I think I've left it in the other, don't worry. So what I was going to say, to give more dimension, use your ball tool and your mat to give 3D. So at the moment, I'm just laying everything out, and then I'm going to sponge everything together. Yeah, but it's the actual mat.
Oh, I see.
So what can I use?
I can grab you one.
Have you got one? Oh, that'd be brilliant.
Sounds
Okay,
fabulous
I will
one.
stick these down and get everything sorted out.
So when you actually look inside the content of these papers, look at all of this. There is so many sheets for you to use. So for $9.99, you're getting all of those dies, but then you're also getting all of these papers. Now with your papers, you do get, as JB spoke about earlier, that forever code, which means these papers for you, which are luxury, indulgent, papers that you want to, keep to be able to look at, you can print again whenever you want to. And the scenes, I mean, my word, the scenes, you're going to want to use those across multiple projects, right? Aren't they lovely? Look at the scenery inside there. And then you've got the borders on the background. Our lovely Amanda is on cameras and she's in awe of this collection, I can see. But this could be yours for just £9.99 today. Shop Summer to get hold of it, okay?
Oh, thank you.
There we are, look. We've got our little foam mat.
Thank
Got
you.
everything we
Brilliant.
need, everything we need.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I've got some foam pads, I'm just putting it on just to give a bit 3D. And then simply, so I always say, just have a go with them, depending on where you want it. So if you want to have the flower petals go up, push in the center and do a circular motion like so, and you can see that it goes up. So look at the difference between that one and that one. But then also do them behind as well, okay? Because it gives a different feel, and also if you do a different size, it also flattens it or makes it even curl in a bit. So if I show you this, so it gives a different look to your flowers. So, and also keeps some that are flat, and then that way you can actually mix and match.
Of course.
So then I just love
I
bringing
love
in
the
colour.
soft palette on this one. The colours are so calming, aren't they, together?
But the thing about this is, if we have a look at some of the papers, this has been printed off on my satin. So
Oh,
depending
okay.
on what you print off, you will get different finishes.
Oh, so of course your different papers, we have those on the show as well, and they're on the Debbie Moore brand shop. Check out the different papers. I mean, when you were sharing with them yesterday when we did the Christmas show together, I'd not seen them before in person. And oh my word, the difference of that print on there. You get a professional finish. You get ones where it's almost like an eggshell satin, some with almost a gloss sheen on them as well. It is wonderful. So please make sure to check those out. Don't miss out. That brand shop is really, really important to check out before you've actually placed your orders, okay?
I love building up these scenes. I feel like a kid. I don't think I think crafters are just kids.
I think so as
Big
well.
kids forever.
And when you build up a project like this, I always see it as kind of like a jigsaw puzzle with no rules. It's kind of like you just make up the design and it slots together along with your creativity, doesn't it? It builds as you
definitely.
craft with it.
I love that you can just keep adding dimension. So remember, this is the floral, and the bowl tool just gives it a little bit of dimension to your flowers. I mean, you can leave it flat, there's nothing wrong with that. And I think on one of them we have. So we got those options on there. And all I'm doing, everybody, is just going around the details of them just to make it jump out a little bit. I'm actually going to have that one a bit flatter. I'm using wet glue. You can use anything, but I think if you mix it between the foam pads, I don't tend to use silicone glue. I don't know about you.
No, it depends. Sometimes I do. It depends on the style of project, whether it's dimensional with foam or silicone, but I rarely do use it. I'm much more of a wet glue kind of person.
I have to be honest, it's because I'm impatient.
Do you know what? Why am I even, yeah. Me too. I mean, I'm so impatient.
I'm telling you the truth. I don't use silicone because I am that impatient.
You know what? If I want to use the silicone effect, I use hot glue.
Yes,
I use hot glue
and that dries.
Yeah, and
you
it's
still
quicker.
have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, I just blow it a bit and it cools down.
But then you can make your glitter gems with it and all kinds of things.
Yeah,
and then you can embed in it and use it like a wax. So
yes, you can. Yeah, there's
all these different techniques. Right, going over in a tangent, everybody, sorry.
No, I think it's nice. It shows, though, the creativity that's inspired through crafting, and it gives you all these different ideas. But a card like this is something that you can be creating for under £10 today.
Yes.
That's the true beauty of this. Utilise all of your cardstocks you already have, whether it's your speciality cards like your mirrors and your glossy cards. Use those with it to really emphasise the quality in here. Bring out some foiling on the top of it if you wanted to.
Oh my goodness, you can do so much with it.
Honestly, these designs are just... There's so much done for you, it's wonderful.
This, I think, is one sheet. Yes, it is.
Yes.
So if you wanted to go crazy with the flowers, you've got the options on there. So I'm just going to have that on there, and then I've got to put the bees on and a little ladybird, and I'm done.
So you can see you have crossed over here from using the florals from one, and then our lovely fairy here with the dress in the purple. So you can use either or, which makes such a difference.
So this is an example of what I wanted to show you. Oh, I've already stuck it down. Can I lift that up? Yeah. So you might not pick it up, but this has got a shine on. So this is my Majestic Gloss. Can you see the shine? This is matte. I mean, the print quality is still the same, but obviously this is more shiny. If you want that kind of effect, you need to use, if it's paper, you want the Majestic Gloss. If it's card, you want my Silk Card, which is just amazing, that stuff.
I love that card. It looks wonderful. And until you try a certain type of cardstock, it's hard to convey the quality of it until it's in your hands. So definitely well worth a try. Whilst you've got all the savings that you've got today on this show, whilst they're all brought down to rock bottom prices, put that savings towards some of that cardstock. Look at that. How wonderful is this?
I thought I put glue on that
Little
one.
bumblebee bee. Little bumblebee bee.
Let's put the bee on, and then we're done. So that is using. How lovely is that? I mean, for the summer.
Honestly, it's wonderful. You can almost smell the summer fields in the background of a card like that. We've been asked a question as well, saying, can you get the paper for the beach fairy, please? So the papers, when you've got the papers, the forever code's on there, isn't it? So. And
yes, and also if anybody's going for the USB key, they're in on the USB key or the digital download.
Thank you.
Okay, so you get it everywhere.
Absolutely. So if you wanted to get the papers for it, you can either go for the USB key or the download for the papers as well, and you'll find them featured within there because you've got over 2,000 to play with. Just going to give you a really brief, gentle recap whilst Debbie gets ready to join me. You've got here, again, that magazine, $9.99. Issue 69 of your inspiration, your magazine filled with all of these incredible projects. Look at this and look at how much detail has been gone to inside here with all of the steps talking about everything in the creation of these projects and card. And you've got almost beginner, intermediate and expert to take you through on here. And a magazine is a crafter's haven. It's a go-to. It's a, what do I want to craft with today? Where am I going to take my creativity? What colours do I want to work with? How am I going to stylize my project? Or where do I even start? Well, all of those things are catered for inside issue 69. And issue 69 has over £50 worth of product in here for you, but it costs only just £9.99. You're also going to get that A5 stencil included in here, worth £9.99 on its own. So essentially, your magazine, 40 papers, all the downloads, everything inside there is working out free.
Yes, that's right. So crazy. You are getting all that straight away. You can get crafting this summer, introduce somebody to paper crafting. It is just a really fun magazine full of inspiration. Now, we've done summer.
Should we do some festives?
I think we need to do festives. So where
Let's
should we
do it.
start?
Okay, so Christmas in Wonderland
Oh,
is
yes.
just screaming out to me. This collection is packed with fun, frolics. It's just the artwork is exquisite. Now, should we start here with this one? Because
Yes.
this, look at this. Oh my goodness, you're going to be obsessed with it. You've got the die set inside here, and you've got the Wonderland theme, but for Christmas. I've never seen this take before.
No, well, I actually lived a couple of miles from where Lewis Carroll was brought up. And I saw the church where he got inspired for the Cheshire Cat.
Oh, really?
Yep, you can see it, the gargle on there. You can see it looks
Wow.
like the Cheshire Cat and everything like that. So when we were actually working on a Christmas collection, we thought, you know what, why not do, Wonderland Christmas? So this is our take if you had the story at Christmas time. So you've got those icon characters. So we are looking at, this one's got the Queen and also the Mad Hatter on, as you can see. But it's got all those extras because you're getting all those dies.
Look at the Christmas lights as well across the bottom. This is such a fundamental die. And talking of those dies, this all comes to you today. I mean, this is a bonkers price for you. £9.99 for this inside here for you. And look at all of those dies. It's incredible. And then all of these individual elements. It is wonderful. Look at all of these inside there for different colours, different colourway themes. You've got your blues, greens. But that die will correspond with everything because it matches.
It's exactly. The only thing I would say, see this one here? We've got a sample of this. This can be used on its own as well. Because at the moment, now we'll show you the bundle and then I'll do the samples. That might be easier.
Okay, great.
Because you get all four. I think this is a multi-buy.
Oh, this is one is all of ours together. This is Shop Wonder, okay? So this one's Shop Wonder, $49.99 for the whole lot of them together. So you're going to get all of these included, which is a little bit silly.
Yes.
A little bit silly there.
You can actually get them individual, but check out the brand shop with it, okay?
Yes.
But the next character is, of course, you've got Alice, you have got the rabbit, and also I think that, yes, you have got that gorgeous Cheshire Cat I've just been on about.
Oh my goodness.
And if I show you everything, so you have got them in different colours. You've got obviously the iconic blue, but then we've gone with the gold. You've got the lovely creams, but look at the baubles and the key. You can use that anything with any of your crafty stash.
Yeah.
And look at the Cheshire Cat. You know, who does not want him as a Santa?
Well, Alice is such a big theme. It really, really is. And you can shop Alice today if you want to get this one on its own. Absolutely. This is $17.99. This is your Christmas in Wonderland Alice and Rabbit die set with, of course, the papers included. The papers have the forever code, right?
That should just be the die, is it?
Is that the die, that one? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that one's the die, that one, I think. Yeah, I'm just trying to see the picture.
So let me just, I can have a look in a second. I've got everything on the side here. But I just want to show you what you get in here. The dies come with a forever code. It's a 32 pack.
32, this is a big one.
This is why it's so big.
Wow. Look at those scenes. Oh, that's nice with the roses.
So yeah,
Look at the toadstools with the snow on the top.
I know, they are gorgeous.
Oh my goodness, they're all framed as well. You've got all of these gilded frames with every single one of those scenes. Look at the pathway with the frosty roses.
So yes, so what we're looking at is just the die. So the die is for $17.99 and you get a forever code to download this.
Yes, absolutely.
If you wanted this on its own, 32 sheets, it's $14.99.
Wow.
And that would be...
for $14.99, that would be Shop Rabbit for this one. Shop Rabbit, and that, of course, you can get it and print it as many times as you want.
But the bundle is the best saving because you are getting, I don't know how many dies in total, but you're getting all those dies.
Everything together. That's Shop Wonder for that one. That's going to get you all of it together. So, of course, we've split it down so you can, of course, spread whichever way you want to do. But going for the biggest bundle is going to give you your greatest saving.
So I'm going to show you some amazing samples. Look at that. They are gorgeous. You can do different sizes. You can have ones that move. I think you've got a pal in front of you as well. You can create 3D ones as well. So you've got those options there. How about doing a shaker card with the difference?
That one's
But then you have got this one here. So everything on here has been created. There is that lovely, those lights. This is coming up, by the way. This foliage is coming up. That's not in it. But look how about doing these as little invites? So you're sending out an invite to a party for Christmas.
Oh, cute. I like that.
So you can do that way.
It's different
and then
as
it goes
well.
completely flat. But these ones, you can see how we've mixed the characters in. I mean, look, there's that. You liked that scene, didn't you?
That one's a scene from
yeah,
there, and then
yeah,
you put it
look.
inside that one.
And then we put it on there, and then you keep on going. And how about doing a home a decor piece? Look at that.
Oh, a nice piece of ornamental decor for Christmas. There's even more here as well, and this one's featuring of course, here with the Mad Hatter inside here. And I mean, this collection, it is very majestic. It's done in such a wonderful way, but have a little look through these projects that we've got here for you. Again, you can see featured and crossed over between the two. We've got Alice there with the Cheshire Cat. Look at that as just an individual.
You know what? I thought that would be good if you're having a Christmas table and put
Yes.
people's names on.
That's a perfect place setting, isn't it?
Yeah.
That works really well for that one. The colours as well inside here, they just flow. They
They
flow
are,
really
and you've got all
nicely.
those extra elements. You can put them across all your collections. So this is our Christmas in Wonderland collection, and as you can see, all the main characters of the famous Lewis Carroll story. And have fun with it. It really is a gorgeous range.
Definitely. This dice set you can get individually on its own if you want to, which is Shop Christmas. This is your Christmas in Wonderland dice set. For just £17.99, you can get all of those dice featured here on the front of this card for you. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's an amazing deal that we've got here for today. This is the sale show. This is Debbie Moore's sale show here on live shopping with incredible pricing. I mean, if you want to do three-dimensional projects.
I know, I put that in there. She's fallen out.
How
now.
cute is this? Honestly, this is amazing.
I did have a tea bag in there. I don't know where it's gone, but yes.
Was that what that was? I did see
Did you bin it?
No, I've seen a tea bag on a trolley somewhere, and I was thinking someone's making a cup of tea at some point today.
It was to go in there. It was one of those.
It's a lovely little mesh.
Actually, it was one of the DT team sent me the tea bag.
It's a very nice tea bag. It's not a Tetley, and it's
I'll be
like
honest,
a proper tea bag.
there was actually a teapot, but I sat on it.
Sorry.
So I need to fix it, okay? So that's why
Teapot
there's only...
incoming.
Yeah, that's why there is only a little teacup.
That's on it.
But you can have lots of fun with this collection. So we've gone from our lovely Christmas in Wonderland. Now we're going to go a little bit fantasy.
Should we do it? Should we
I
look
think
at Ice
so.
Queen? Because
So,
this collection,
yes.
it's frosty, it's elegant, it's everything you could ever wish for in terms of winter and ice together. It's a very powerful collection as well, I think, this one.
It is. This
True
is
statement
lovely.
piece.
And this is available as individually or as a multi-buy. But check out the price at the multi-buy when you see it.
So here we've got your die set for you with all of the elements on here together. So this one here is your Ice Queen collection. Now inside this, you're also going to be getting it together with those sheets together. This one for you is Shop Match. It's $14.99, everybody. Yeah. 32 elements inside this sheet as well. Look at all of this. The imagery, everything matches with those dies as well, doesn't it? But look at that. This is exquisite. The colourways are phenomenal. Debbie, this collection, I can't believe I've not seen this before. This is beautiful.
It is. We've done it as a silly price. It's sale. Once it's gone, everybody. Go for it. Because you're getting the actual die set.
Yeah.
And you're also getting the card making kit. The 32 crafting sheets in there. So you are getting 16 what we call card fronts and then 16 character sheets. You've got that lovely main character. You've got the icicles. You've got the sentiment. Look at the scenes that you're going to get.
Oh my word. And do you know what I love about this as well is that with the Ice Queen collection, it's not stereotypical Christmas.
No.
It means you can use it if, you know, I've got quite a lot of family members' birthdays in December. So,
Yes.
you know, winter-themed birthdays. And sometimes finding greeting cards that are not typically floral or bright colours around that time of year is quite hard. And I think it's always nice to send a card that's appropriate with the season.
Definitely. I've got so many samples here to show you.
Let's have a look.
Okay, using this collection. Obviously, you can get them individually, but at that price, why would you? So look at this, everybody.
Oh, wow.
You have got, I mean, Jeanette has done gorgeous, and so has Lois. So it's showing you the icicle, okay? There is that shadow effect with the pink, and it really stands out all the characters. This icicle you can put on everything. So we have got, that's from...
There's a statement one inside here as well.
Oh, where is it? Oh,
I love
there's
this
this.
one.
Are you
Look
ready?
at that. Oh my
There we
gosh, look
go.
at this over the top as well. That is incredible. And then all of it's been built together as a full scene. So when you're using this kit, you can actually well, use all of the elements if you want to. Depends how you're going to build your scene and story. I really like the green.
The
green's
green pops
nice.
out, but talking of pop out, look at this. You can make them any size you want. You can actually create a little pop-up.
Oh, look at that little scene with the polar bears inside. Oh, that is lovely. I
Okay,
really like
so
that.
you've got that, and then yes, you've got beautiful elements that you can do. You can just do all the different layouts, and you can even make little tiny rocker cards. You can go to town with them, okay? I think Lois and Jeanette have done so much on here. That is not a match it, so that's a USB key coming up. Remember, a match it is a die card, a die cut. This is a topper.
Yes.
That's coming because we've got a USB key in this collection as well.
It's this collection spans over, of course, from your dies, from your USB to your matches. It is wonderful. But look at the different dimensions, the different dioramas that have been evolved within this collection, and you can do it all for just £14.99. Incredible saving on this one. It is your Ice Queen, and Shop Match is going to get that for you in your basket. Please do not miss out on this one. We only have about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes left on the show. It's going incredibly fast, as they all do.
It is. So
this one's cute.
This is just a very quick, I think it was very lovely.
Yeah.
So you can actually use the dies different ways. So it goes completely flat.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a demo.
Oh, let's do it. Thank you very much.
And then we are going to look at the USB key of the Dimension, the Ice Queen Volume 2.
We will do indeed.
So I'm going back to Wonderland, okay? And we are just doing a little bit different. Cut the corner off the card, and then I've matte and layered. And we have got that lovely, actually the scene you like.
Oh yes, I like this one.
So I'm making this a little bit vintage. I brought in some craft card. Okay, and then what I've got is these characters. So the idea is, I don't know if you noticed, they're more of a matte feel. So this has been printed off on my matte satin. Obviously, if you're going for the kit, they come pre-printed with that glossy effect. And then you can decide which characters you want. Obviously, he's my Santa Claus and she's going on there. She wants a drink. So I tend to lay everything out. And then I have got, we did these yesterday.
Oh yes, I like these.
Okay, the springs, okay. And the way to use them is remember Moore for Debbie Moore. And then rotate it up and then you put the glue on the top. And it springs, it helps it springs a certain way.
It does. And these are great. It makes the card really sort of interactive, playful, and with all those moving elements together. If you are joining us on this show and you've shopped from the beginning, take advantage of all of the deals that we've got for you today, because what Debbie is crafting with right now, you can utilise with all of them. You could cross over with your Wonderland in Christmas and Wonderland with your Ice Queen, couldn't you? Both the collections will work togetger. You
can have lots of fun with it. It's simply, we are big kids, so this is our ranges that we're doing. Now I'm just going to put this all together. Do you know what? We haven't had any messages.
We haven't, no. Have we got is the old tablet charged now? We had a bit of it has been well used today.
Let's put this on here. Now what I'm doing is just using glue. You can use double-sided tape, whatever's easiest with you. And then simply I'm just layering it up. So I'm just going to actually not use that on this occasion, but I will use this.
Lots of you getting involved. Thank you so much for getting in touch. Leslie Wall says Debbie's designs are always the best. They absolutely are, Leslie.
Thank you, Leslie.
Bella Tap says, hi there. Best wishes on your live shopping VIP launch. These are such gorgeous collections. Love, love, love these. Thank you, Bella. Good afternoon.
Hi, Bella.
Good afternoon, Jennifer. Says, hi, Debbie and everyone. And Angela says, whenever I order from Debbie, everything is in excellent quality. Absolutely it is, Angela. Thank you for your feedback. That's great. But loads of you. Good afternoon, Paula, Harry. We've got Mare. We've got Bet. We have loads of names I've never seen before, which is great. Leslie. We've got lovely June joining us as well. June cleared out my cupboards this week for us. Thank you so much, June. Absolute
Thank
lifesaver.
you, June. I met her. I think I met she was in yesterday.
Yeah, she's absolutely lovely. Barbara as well. We've got Hannah, Tracy, Jean. Loads of you. Yvonne,
Thank you,
Mary.
everybody.
Everyone's saying just how wonderful these are. Hi Debbie, made it, had to watch late on the other one on Cash Up. Oh, but thank you for joining us for this one, Mary. Never feel bad about not being able to join.
Thank you, Mary.
The beauty of today is, Debbie, you've been on a few times and you were here yesterday as well, but you can watch the show back if you go to the live shopping VIP page on Facebook. Thank you, everybody. It's great to have your company. But don't forget to check out those baskets. When you've got those products in there, when you've been sent those messages with those links in, you need to then check out your orders, okay? But just before you do, remember to have a look at that brand shop. The Debbie Moore Designs brand shop features all of those downloads, tons of them on there, all half price for you, which is crazy. But these are the products we're featuring in this hour at crazy prices.
Right, okay, so what I'm just doing is just putting Alice on. And what I tend to do is I like to slide it into place to make sure she fits. She's offering him a drink. And then we've got Santa Claus, which is the white rabbit.
Oh, Lorraine says, Debbie, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
You sound like you have an Australian accent on occasion. Where were you born?
Oh, this is a very long story, but to cut it short, I had to learn to speak English when I was 10.
Oh.
Before anybody thinks I'm not English, I am English. I was brought up in Spain.
Really?
And Spanish is my first language, and I learned to speak English when I was 10. When my parents divorced, I came back to the UK. And I had to learn to speak English.
Really?
You didn't know that?
No, I did not know that. That's amazing. Oh,
So
my
I've been
goodness.
learning French, and everybody's like, why didn't you move to Spain? Because it would have been easier. And I'm like, because France is much prettier.
So do you still speak Spanish and everything?
Oui, yo hablo español.
Oh.
Comprendo mucho, pero no habla. Yo quiero no hablar español, yo quiero hablar francés.
Oh, thank you very much.
Which basically means I really shouldn't be talking Spanish because I really want to learn to speak French.
Well, I had this very same conversation whilst over in Turkey this past week, and I've decided I want to learn about 6 different languages. I can just about speak English, but I would love to be able to speak Spanish and Turkish. They're the 2 languages I really want to. I find Turkish really hard though. It's like super tricky. I only just managed to establish the word hello. It's a lot, isn't it?
It is
it's
a lot.
But
Right.
that's an amazing feat there, an achievement there, being able to speak 3 different languages. That's incredible.
Not all fluently.
Yeah, but wow.
French is what I need to learn to work in France, and I just passed my exam this week, so I'm very excited about
Congratulations.
that. So for the last year and a half, I've been doing 2.5 days a week,
Ah, wow.
from 8 in the morning till 5 at night.
Wow.
Now I'm so glad I've got those days back.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for like 2.5 days every week since about a year ago we started.
Wow.
And now I've got all that spare time to design more and renovate more.
Oh, okay.
Right, okay, so I'm just finishing off.
Lovely.
Okay, and then we'll have a look at the USB key very quickly.
Absolutely.
Look at that. How fun is that?
Isn't it stunning? That's absolutely wonderful.
Just something different. It doesn't have to have the straight. When you do a card, you can have an angle. You can be something different. No, I'm going to let you have a look at those
Yeah, we're
while
gonna have a
I'm
look at some
going
projects.
to have
Right.
a look at this.
Whilst you get ready, Debbie, I'm going to invite our lovely Amanda on over. If you want to come and have a look at these projects, because what we're about to share with you now is the USB key of all of this fabulous artwork. Now take a look at this. You have got the ability to work with things like pillow boxes, gigantuous cards, larger than 8 by 8, bigger than life. You've got inside here your canvases as well. Look at these mixed media printed onto rice papers. How cute is this? Is that not just the most amazing thing ever? But as well, home decor, so plaques. If you love the theme and it's just a theme that you celebrate, it doesn't have to be seasonal. This could be something you keep up all year round. Because look at this when you get really playful. Look at here with the polar bear with all of the armour on. But
That's the slider card.
Let's have a play. Look at him go. How cute is he?
We're going to have a look at this USB key
Are you
now.
all ready?
I'm
You're
all ready.
to go. Right, okay.
Yeah,
Debbie's
because
ready
we're
to
going to
go.
run out of
So come and have a
time.
look. We'll come out of time. We've got just over 7 minutes left, so let's have a look.
Let's
shall
do
we?
this.
So shop ice for this one, okay? Get this into your basket.
Yes.
Shop ice. It's just $14.99. Great reduction of price on this one. Should be £19.99, but we're going to have a look at this one for
The
you.
digital is even better.
Absolutely. So we do have the digital available as well for you. So what Debbie's showing you right now, you can get as the USB physical form or the download, which is Shop Queen for just £7.99. So either Shop Queen or Shop Ice, regardless of which one you want to go for, you are going to get all of this content either as a download or a USB. So whatever suits you, really.
$7.99, okay, and you are getting over, I think it's over 1,500
What?
printable elements. Now I'm showing you some characters Really, you got thrones with the characters on the throne there. Very inspiring. And then if you keep on going, you have a dragon.
Oh,
Is
very
it a dragon on
nice.
this one? Oh, look, there you go. So you've got different characters on here. You've got loads of different elements. I'm going very quickly through it all so you can see them. It is a fantasy collection. So you've got those beautiful ladies as well. You've got the polar bears, but it's the papers. The
Yes.
papers, if anybody out there loves mixed media, you're going to love these, because I wanted to make sure you had a variety of what I call mats and layers. I mean, even that one with a grain, and then you got all those lovely snowflakes.
Gorgeous.
But then if you keep on going through them, you've got icicles, you've got obviously different effects, and then this is gorgeous with the music paper that you can scrunch up, but you can print them off in
Oh,
different.
that's nice. The blue. Oh, that's flowers
They
on
are
there.
lovely. You can print them off in different elements, and then you've got two-tone roses throughout as well. I love this one. Look at that.
Oh, that's rice paper.
Yep,
Christmas, right? Think of
definitely.
that around wine bottles and things like
Yeah,
that.
you can do so much on that. Now, very quickly, you've got projects, you've got a gallery. There is literally so much on here, everybody. One of the things that I do on here is give you inspiration. So you've got from the different colour palettes, as you go through from rocker cards to side scenes, you've got everything on there. There's that lovely character that you like on there.
Yeah, that one looks great. What a wonderful scale. Oh yeah, that one there for you can see here featured on this card project as well. You can see it just there. How amazing is that? So in the physical form and digital form, but that's all on this downloaded USB as well, isn't it?
It is. So you're going to get everything on there. You've got the inspiration, okay? I mean, I'm going very quickly through this because, as I said, there is so much on here. But when you get it back, really have a good look, because we've also got boxes. So we were talking about boxes earlier. You've got them in the different characters. You know, we did this because it's a mashup. So you can create this gorgeous box, but all the lines are on there, and you can print them off any size you want.
Okay. This is the beauty of it. When you print your own size, you become the designer as well, don't you? You're taking the artwork, you're giving everybody the tools, all of the instruments, everything to create the artwork.
Definitely.
Then you get to put your own stamp on it, and that's where the true difference comes in. But the colours in this, I mean, they harmonise together, but then you've got the same image in all of those different colours.
I always do that, and then what I do is we've got these, we call these the A6 ones, but remember that you can make things bigger, and what I'm going to do is just quickly show you how to do that. So say, for example, you want to make this scene as a big poster.
Yeah.
So all you need to do is go to print, or maybe I'll do the bottom one actually. Go to print, okay, and everybody has this choice. That is how it'll come out. Okay, but if you go into scale and change it, it makes it bigger.
Oh, look at that. So you can
Okay, you can make it, so that's
one.
almost an A4 size. So you can actually make it as big or as little. If you want to make some bespoke little gift tags.
Oh yeah, really cute. Well, gift tags for presents.
For
as
your
well.
presents, you've got those on there. So that is just showing you what the content they got in here. Now, it works on JPEGs and PDFs, which means that you can actually, on here, you will have, let me just find these. Oh, you've got the line drawings as well.
Wow.
So you can actually make your own colouring books.
You could use these with the pyrography tool that we've got here. So you print it off and then you copy it onto the wood and then you burn over it.
There you go.
Imagine this, all of the Christmas projects with wood burning. That would look amazing.
So you've got this, but also what you've got is you've got them in two different, look at the dragon.
Oh, wow. This is
Okay,
nice.
so you have got all the line work on here, for you can do so much on here.
Imagine just watercolouring this if you wanted to, just to spend an evening, print it off onto your favourite cardstocks, go on a watercolouring journey if you want to do it with your pencils or inks.
So you've got the original line drawing on here that we wanted you to enjoy too, because everybody was saying, oh, I want to do colouring books and everything. So we've now put those on there for you to enjoy. But then you've got the scenes. So there's thousands, everybody. Yeah. So you know, I could be here all day. So let me just pick one of my favourite scenes. I think that's it. You've got them in different.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
That's the scene where you're inside with a hot chocolate and you're looking out and your snow's falling.
So I've just gone through a couple of things, but you've then obviously got the envelopes and inserts. So the idea behind it is you've got the liners as well. So you've got an envelope, so click on the envelope, choose your envelope, print it off at the size it is, which is for A6, this one, or you can make it smaller. Or if you want to then, if I go back in, I want an envelope liner, get my liner, and for the inside liner, there is your little liners.
Wow. I love this interface as well that you've got with this download and the USB. It's brilliant. It just tells you exactly where everything is. It's all archived and stored together
Yeah.
chronologically in the correct order as a crafter would.
So can you see there's a blue? Can you see that? Does that come up?
Yeah.
So that means that you can personalize it and you can put,
Ooh.
hi everybody, you can write whatever you want.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, it all comes, I pressed the wrong one, sorry everybody. It all comes towards the font that's attached with your printer.
Oh, okay.
So then you can change it.
There you
But
go.
then when you go to print, let me go to print on this insert, it will show that that's what you're going to print.
Wow.
But it won't save like that.
No, absolutely.
Okay, so what I'm saying is you can make,
You can edit it, but you
can
won't
edit
ever
it.
go-
You can
yeah.
leave it. I'm just going to come out of there. So it's just giving you options. Oops, wait a minute. I have got to just do that and then go there. Bear with me, everybody. There we go. So it's
Perfect.
just showing you that you've got everything on there, and I've just realised the time.
Well, this is it. We've only got just under a minute left, but Debbie, I want to say a massive thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining us. It's been a wonderful, and I'm very, very honoured to have done the shows with you as well, the ones that I've done with you. It's been an amazing experience. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for your support.
Oh, thank you, everybody. And thank you for all your lovely messages. It's
Yeah.
been amazing. And then I'll be back next month.
Back next month, so don't miss that. Look out for Debbie Moore Designs back here in July as well, featuring new collections. Don't forget as well to look within that brand shop on the Live Shopping VIP website. All those downloads half price over the weekend. It's an incredible offer, but make sure to check it out before you place your orders, because of course it's going to be all in one basket for you.
It is.
Have a safe trip.
Yes,
back.
I'm going back to France.
Back to France indeed, filled with creativity and chateau designs.
Yes, I've got Channel 4 filming next week. So
Oh, yes, just Channel 4 filming.
you can come over and you can be on that.
Catch me in the background. Thank you, Debbie. It's been
Thank
lovely
you.
to see you. Take care, everybody.
Bye, everybody.